But right now we're going to talk about circulation. So, in chiropractic, complaints of neck pain are very common, and most of these resolve quickly and easily from our adjusting and rehab techniques. Some neck pain complaints do not resolve easily, and DCs, DOs, and other providers need to be aware of some of the other common sources of inflammation in the neck that are unrelated to spinal alignment. So these are spinal cord and circulation, and it's an inflammation that results from an aberration in either the blood vessels, like the carotid artery, for example, or in the pressures or tension in the spinal cord. So let's talk about the circulation issues. Think that maybe could be an artery issue. So we do this over the carotid artery, and the patient has an unresolved pain in the posterior lateral aspect of the neck. The range of motion becomes restricted, so it looks like it's mechanical. And the adjustments are painful. You do it and they go, oh geez, you know, and sometimes they'll stop coming in because the pain becomes too much to endure from the adjustment. So to me that just means, well, you need to really address the right issue, and a lot of times that's circulation. So in the morphogenic protein kit we have blood vessel mix, okay, and what's in there is arteries, veins, arterioles, capillaries, you know, things relating to circulation. Those are those energies that are in there. Okay, so check and see if it attracts. Does it attract to the body? So does anybody have something like that we can test? Okay, come on up. So we want to know, does the blood vessel mix attract? Okay, where's your sensitivity?
In my neck.
Right in there, okay. So let's find out. Here it comes. So we have an attraction. Okay, hang on to that. We're going to go to the area of the pain in the neck, and holding it, it's kind of strong, but let's see what happens when we take it away. And then we get this reading. So there's a circulatory disturbance, an inflammation, don't want to label it, but we're going to see what it wants nutritionally. So what do you think? What are the possibilities product-wise for this? Of course, if you want to know, you can just look at the chart, because the chart will tell you what they are. Cataplexy. Cataplexy is a big one. Yeah, let's try it. Okay, and no. Okay, vasculin's the most obvious.
How about Ceruta Plus?
Could be Ceruta Plus. Okay. That's pretty solid, vascular. How's your blood pressure?
I haven't checked lately, but I lowered it with the Ceruta Plus.
Okay, was it high?
It was just up and down, but it was like 150. So I had taken the amalgam out of my mouth.
Well, good. When you take the amalgam out of your mouth, anything can happen, because that stuff gases off, and you sometimes have months of detox to do to get it out. When you do a detox, you're going to get the mercury out of the circulation first, but you know, it's built up in the muscles, and it's built up in especially the spinal cord and the nervous system. And we use that spinal cord reflex a lot on people who have symptoms of heavy metal, or they show up for heavy metal. You got to remember, it's not all going to come out at once. It's going to leach out as the cells turn over. So muscles turn over 1 to 3 years, bones turn over 2 to 4 years. That stuff leaches out for years afterward. And so when you think you've got them good and they're feeling pretty good, just remember that if they stop what they're doing to keep mercury or heavy metals moving out of the body, as soon as they stop and the bones start changing cells over, and you go out and exercise and you move the muscles, and some of it leaves the muscles and gets back into the general circulation, it's going to show up again. So don't stop with heavy metal detox until, you know, 7 years have passed. You know, or at least check on it. They may not need that much, but at least check on it. Okay, so anyway, we got vascular. And then what we want to know is, does this reject now? Okay, so there's the rejection. So we want her doing some vascular. doing 1, 2 Vasculant, 2 Vasculant a day, okay, for that pain, and then just see how that comes around. But if you're a chiropractor, you don't want to be adjusting necks with circulatory problems. There are consequences that can happen. So if you suspect it's circulation, just be aware. I mean, it doesn't happen that often. It happens, you know, once or twice a month to me, where you have to go find somebody with a circulation issue because they complain the neck adjustment's painful or the symptoms just aren't resolving. Because, you know, I'm pretty good at that. I know how to do necks. So, okay, great.
So the Vasculant and the Cyruta Plus?
Well, we didn't check Cyruta Plus. We can try it.
Because yesterday it was, because it was weakening my heart from the
Cyruta Plus?
parasites that I had in there.
Okay. And did you test for Cyruta Plus? Because her body wants...
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, her body wants that too. So, right. Okay, now with the Cyruta Plus, you still need the Vasculant. Yes. See how you hold that and test that to find out. Because when you give one nutrient, maybe you don't need the other. So the way you find out, hold this one and test this one and see if it still wants it. Because it's got the energy right here. Maybe it'll say, no, I don't need that anymore. But there's something in there that it was attracted to. So, and this is just things that support the circulatory system generally. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you.